Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Keedex, part number K-DL38A24. This is what is called an armored door loop in an aluminum powder-coated finish. Remove it from the packaging here, the box from the factory. So we'll decode the part number and determine why it is what it is, but this is what it looks like. That's what it'll look like when it'll be installed. Okay, so this is a DL38. This is an armored door loop that is a 3-inch size conduit. There's 1/4 inch, and then there's 3/8. Obviously 3/8 is larger. You're certainly going to use that when you're running a lot more wires than otherwise. You might have multiple things happening on your hardware. You could have a mortise lock that's got, electric latch retraction, and it has latch bolt monitoring, and you might have, some sort of a request to exit switch. So immediately you can be at 3 pair or 6 wires, and you're probably going to run a couple more pair, or at least 1 pair as a backup. Etc. So the bottom line is, depending on what you're running through at low voltage wise, having a 3/8, while it's less common than 1/4 inch, might be an easier task for you to feed the quantity of wires through. So this is a powder-coated aluminum finish. That's what the end cap or cover looks like. Very nice and attractive. I think it's aluminum. It's not magnetic, and I don't believe it's stainless, so we'll go with an aluminum base material. The other side will have its screw package inside of here. You'll just get 4 screws to attach it to the material, but then you'll get fasteners for mechanically fastening the caps or the heads to the mounting plates itself. Okay, so plenty of fasteners. That hole is obviously where you're going to drill into the door or into the frame, or whatever you're drilling into, to pass those wires up through the hole, and it will continue on its path. This is a 24-inch size, and that means that the length of the overall length, there's really nowhere around here that measures 24 inch. The overall length of the conduit itself is about 23.5. That could be a nominal dimension. Okay, and obviously just typical flex conduit is all that this is. Now let's talk about options in terms of size and length and finishes. Before we do that, let's just press fit our material back together the way it came. This is going to a client. It's going to someone clearly involved in aviation. Okay, now let's switch to the screen view so that we can take a look at the supporting documentation. Now here is the item that we are looking at, and supporting documentation. First of all, the extended description tells us: use these door loops when you need to transfer low voltage electrical current from the door frame to the door and vice versa. Entire assembly has an attractive and durable powder coat finish made of aluminum, 24-inch, and 3/8 flex conduit. Now the link to the manufacturer's page, as seen here, will allow us to review, or allow us to get to the catalog, where we can pull that document up and then view all of the options, and we'll load that document. Now as that catalog comes up, door loops on page 18 and 19, so we're just going to scroll down and get to there. So what we're going to see here, 18 and 19, is going to be everything that we ever needed to know about door loops. So first of all, in pre-manufactured items, our KDL38 okay, is going to be aluminum finish. KDL38A24. This is the exact part we're dealing with. And as you can see in this entire area, you can do 18, 30, 36, etc., up to 60-inch lengths. You can do those in a Duranautic when you change the A in the part number in either 1/4 inch or 3/8 to a B. You'll be dealing with Duranautic. There is some white, gold and black, along with polished chrome. It's just a highly reflective type paint on those covers. Then you can get into stainless steel loops that they have here rather than it being an aluminum-based material. So you can buy all these pre-manufactured ready to go. On page 19 is where we've had clients call and say, yeah, I've got 100 of these doors to do. In that case, we're going to want to sell you just spools of the material where you will quickly cut the material, connect it to your mounting plates, your base, your connector kits, and then come up with your caps or your covers, okay? Which will be over here. So if you're doing this method of mounting, you'll deal with a cover color. Or if you're doing the less expensive method of mounting, you'll deal with right in here, and you're going to deal with either 1/4 inch or 3/8. It'll be 3/8 when it basically says 3/8 in the part number, okay? So very handy and helpful what we can get our hands on here. Steel, stainless steel, different colors in aluminum material. Now, it's good that we have the entire catalog open because from here we can review all other things Keedex related. If you know the name Keedex at all, you may know them for their weldable gate boxes, which are on page 27. Keedex has a comprehensive offering of steel, aluminum, and stainless steel welded gate boxes that you'll use when you are constructing your custom doors, custom gates, sliding, type doors, swinging doors. It's easier to purchase a pre-manufactured welded gate box from Keedex than it is to manufacture one. And they have a very comprehensive cross-reference of lock type and then the box that you would need. These columns indicate the base material, aluminum or stainless, and these are just steel. Okay, their product focus from Keedex is on the security market, so they will have locksmithing tools and other hardware like cylinder guards that will relate to the locksmith trade, the ability to work on locks and cylinders to integrate that material from an installation perspective. So if you work in the field on doors and frames, you might want to familiarize yourself with their catalog because Keedex, like other companies that deal with the locksmithing trade, all of them have a unique product line at some point. Okay, and they whether it be Keedex or the companies that she competes against, all of them will field something that's unique to them. They have a lot of crossover as well, but you'll want to look at Keedex, a very good company in terms of the products that they have and the availability. And admittedly, it's mostly gate boxes that we work with them. We do occasionally sell these tubes that are used in gates. These are to prevent the reaching around on the interior side of the gate to unlatch the trim that's on the gate, like if you had a storeroom knob lock. Okay, now back to the manufacturer's page. You'll be able to see not only that full line catalog, but specifically the gate box catalog, a handy cross-reference when it comes to those gate boxes. If you're looking for a gate box for a, that's not good. Okay, we should have that little problem fixed. Connection problem is what it was. And that document does load, and the point being is if you know that you're dealing with, let's say, a Schlage lock, okay, you can go right to the Schlage page. Then you know that you're dealing with a B250, a very common gate lock. There's your part number right there. Okay, that's the point of the cross-reference. This page will, again, get to their website, their catalog. All the Keedex products that we sell are listed here as well. Let's finish up this video on camera. So, in conclusion, I enjoy Keedex parts. It's good quality material, very reasonably priced. Their lead times are generally quite exceptional. Okay. That link below this video to the manufacturer's page will allow you to review all of those resources previously mentioned. If you have any questions on this Keedex, their part number K-DL38A24, or any other Keedex product, please feel free to reach out to us. Again, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and thank you very much.